Oh yeah, look what I found today. A Samsung screen. I think it's 22 inches. Found it was flipped upside in the front face down on the grass. Then I lifted up, a whole bunch of water poured out, so don't know if it's savable, but it wasn't plugged in, so it should be working. Well, I'll make another video when I take it apart to dry it up and check if there's anything wrong. Well, I have it in pieces now, and guess what happened? I found two bad capacitors on here. They're swelled up, so I don't know if I have extras. I have a motherboard that's full of them. A working motherboard. I could scrap that if I needed to. Swells up a bit there. This one's starting to swell up a bit too, so that needs replacing. That isn't, and that one isn't. This giant one isn't. So we might be in luck. I don't know if my whole box of capacitors I have will replace them, because that's all the capacitors I have right there from scrapping it for years. And some smaller random ones, and a lot more. I also found on the internet about it too, because it's common for these Samsung ones to have bad capacitors in it. So I might be lucky. Good working screen. I also checked the screen, there's no cracks or scratches. Not even a tiny scratch. It's perfect. Also, it's made in 2000. Made in 2007, so it's still pretty new. Looks like I'll be replacing that little 17 inch with this 22 widescreen. It would be so sweet. I was about to go find one for myself, but now I found one today. I'll make another video after I install the caps and test it. Well, this sucks. I don't have the capacitors to replace it. I have a lot of big ones here. 470 UF and others. Also 1000 UF right here. But out of all my capacitors, my pile of capacitors, I only could find one capacitor to replace. I still need two there and two over here. As you could tell, they bulged up and started to leak a little. These two right here, they're starting a tiny bit, but I'm still gonna replace it. This one is still perfect, but since all the capacitors that blew that are the same name brand, I'm not gonna leave it back in there. Just gonna replace it since I'm here. But yeah, looks like I have to stop by at the Source by Circuit City, or aka Radio Shack, and see if they have any there. If not, I'll go to digitkey.com. They have some, they sell a lot of capacitors at that place for like $1, $2, or 75 cents for some. The board and that little board right here wasn't wet, so that was a good thing. But the screen was wet though, so I'm gonna leave it stand up like that for overnight. When I go to sleep and tomorrow I'll go to school. Then when it gets to lunchtime I'll stop by and check if they have any. Then after that I'll make another video of it working after I repair it.